Good evening. Project Prison Resets Task Force unanimously agrees the South Dakota State Prison should be replaced.
And as far as the size and location of the replacement, those questions are still to be answered. But we do have a better idea of where it might be.
KELOLAND's Dan Santella joins us now for a closer look. Good evening, Dan.
Lauren, Project Prison Reset has voted in total agreement that the current state penitentiary, which predates the state itself, should be replaced. The group, which came together after a legislative effort failed to appropriate money to build a new men's prison, is now examining how big a new facility should be and where it should go. As far as location, here's where it might eventually be located. Thanks to available data following the State Department of Corrections' request for information, we know the replacement for South Dakota's state penitentiary could eventually go up in a variety of different locations. Different submissions have come into the governor's office from communities in eastern South Dakota. Beyond the Sioux Falls area, there's one section of land in Huron, two outside the city limits of Aberdeen that are about 9 miles apart from each other, one outside Mitchell, and another in and next to Big Stone City. In the Sioux Falls area, there are 9 possibilities. Some are within the city limits, and others are close to Sioux Falls or not far from Canton or Worthing. The location between Harrisburg and Canton, where the state had previously focused on putting a facility, remains a possibility. There has been vocal and organized opposition to placing a prison here. Now, the perspectives of other communities are weighing on the minds of the task force as they consider submissions.
If you just have them in some way put in, what do the neighbors think of it?
But I think it would be very advantageous to all of us if there was some feedback back from the locations from the people that lived around that, if that's possible.
Project Prison Reset's task force will meet again in early June, and it's a safe bet that between now and then, they'll learn what people in these communities have to say.
I would certainly encourage them to report back on what the neighbors said when they knocked on the doors going down the line of all the new houses, of what they thought about the prison going in.
We put out this list yesterday. I'm guessing in fairly short order we'll know what the neighbors think.
In the end, the plan is for the state legislature to learn about the task force's recommendations in late July. If you're looking for additional information for one of the possible sites we just told you about, the state has that online, and this report on KELOLAND.com is going to include a link where you can find information about the possibilities.